Hi, I'm Norma Eckroat. A couple of years ago, I was introduced to medical cannabis for the first time. I've been dealing with a condition that causes a lot of symptoms, and the pharmaceuticals just really weren't helping. And to be honest, I was afraid of some of the side effects, and I certainly didn't want to go on to stronger drugs. So when I talked to my doctor about medical marijuana and she was encouraging, that was the beginning of my journey. I've co-authored lots of books over the last few decades. Behind me here, several of them are in several different editions, and a couple of them have done pretty well. And so it kind of was a natural thing for me to want to understand more about medical marijuana when I found how helpful it was. And I was really surprised that I hadn't turned to it much earlier in my journey. As a resident of a state that allows medical marijuana, I could have pursued it a long, long time before, but I hadn't. And that's because it was pretty scary to do so. Now things have eased up a lot and it's a lot easier. So when I talked to my doctor, she said, "Did you know you can take it in a capsule?" Well, I didn't know that. This was a couple years ago, but here's a capsule. Here's a capsule. I also found this form of cannabis oil in a syringe is very commonly used now. And from time to time, the vape pen. I've never been a smoker, but I find that this can be a really great way to get a smokeless version of cannabis into my system quickly for symptom relief. So I'm asking for your support to get this book, the Medical Marijuana Handbook, out into the world. It's a layperson's primer on everything I wish I had known when I first pursued medical cannabis. So please support my campaign and spread the message and look into it yourself if you or a loved one could benefit. Again, the Medical Marijuana Handbook on Indiegogo.com. Thanks for your love and support.